Roblox Pressure. Perhaps it's been a while since you've seen or heard about this game. I'm willing to bet that many of you who clicked on this video haven't even seen some of the upcoming content for this game. That's because all the info is hidden away in a place that most people have never checked. We're going to go over where you can find this information, analyze the majority of the massive amount of crucial things that have been revealed about Pressure's next update, and speculate about what is in store for us. Let's get straight into it, shall we? If you click on Roblox Pressure right now and have a look at its page and in the game itself, you don't see many signs of upcoming content. But looking into it further, there is so much that has been revealed that I have no idea about until recently. If you go to Roblox Pressure's Discord server and navigate to two specific channels in particular, you'll find Pressure Development, Completed Skins, and Overhaul announcements. These channels are absolute gold mines that you may accidentally skip over if you're in a hurry. But these two channels show us so much of what the incredible Roblox Pressure devs have in store for us. First is skins. Aside from player outfits, you may not consider Pressure to be the game that would have skins. For example, you may not have ever imagined that a basic flashlight could be customizable. Well, much like our beloved sea bunnies, item customization is coming too. Having a look at the Completed Skins channel, there are so many incredible skins. I won't be showing them all as there's simply too many, and also because I think you should go look at them yourself since there's so many incredible ones. But as you can see, there's going to be skins for the flashlight, code breacher, medkits, lanterns, sprints, the hand crank flashlight, flash beacons, and possibly more. The wide variety of these skin types is incredibly exciting, and the possibilities are infinite. It appears that, much like certain outfit unlocks, many skins in-game will be unlockable by getting badges or achievements in the game. This is proven by Zeal's comment in one of the skin submission channels, talking about this being a possibility. He also mentions bundles, meaning that there's a very likely chance that these bundles, kind of like skin sets, will be released all at once. That way you can match all your stuff with the same style if desired, which I think is really cool, especially for certain skins in particular. Also, I am personally speculating that some of the skins will be purchasable with either Kroner or Robux, some of which we can actually already get an idea of. More on that later. As there were literally thousands of submissions, we can't be sure which ones are being added to the game. Either way though, it's very fun to speculate. Then again, we should take this all with a grain of salt, as much as this happened at the beginning of 2025, much before many recent updates. But what we can say for certain is that skins are coming to Pressure in some capacity, which is super exciting. The next thing is gear upgrades. One of the sneak peeks we get access to is something known as the Urban Shade proprietary gear renovation device, which appears to be an upgrade terminal for literally every gear item there is, such as flashlights or sprints, for example. This appears to be something that you will access during a run, as opposed to permanent upgrades, as seen in this clip. Note though, of course, that this speculation is subject to change based on the footage, but as you can see, we have available to us credits that can be spent on these upgrades throughout the run. Now, I'm not sure how they are planning for credits to be obtained, but given the prices and the amount that they have shown in this clip, I'm hoping it's not too difficult. Zeal mentions how this is something that, and I quote, won't be added to the main game unless we get really bored one day. At the same time though, I highly doubt that such exciting functionality like this would be created and then not added. The sneak peeks showcase visual changes on the upgraded items that will be visible after upgrading if no skins are equipped. This is absolutely awesome. Everything is subject to change and will be improved, but until we see some further sneak peeks, we have a lot to be excited for already in this department. I'm very excited to talk about this next upcoming edition. There's a new item called the Beacon Gun coming to the game. This is what it looks like. I haven't seen any skins drafted for this item, so I'm unsure when exactly this will be arriving to the game, but it's literally a light source shooter as seen in this footage. This can have so much functionality which I cannot wait for, such as putting light in particularly dark areas or having more visibility in places like pits, which can help us make discoveries from afar. We can't be certain about the exact functionality of this thing, but my speculations are that this thing may not have a traditional battery limit. Since we're literally shooting what appears to be sticky light bulbs, would it really make sense for this to be rechargeable by batteries? It may be too overpowered that way, which leads me to suspect that this weapon will have a set limit, possibly 5 or 10, before it breaks completely. Either that or it will be rechargeable or upgradable. We are just going to have to see. I also wonder how this is going to affect squiddles. My assumption is that it will be able to anchor them, but at the same time that might make it too difficult to use, so who knows. Can't wait to see what they do with this. The next thing is that Pressure's UI is getting a huge update. Now before I mention what is coming, I just wanted to say that I'm actually quite fond of Pressure's current UI already. Its simplicity, ease of navigation, and trend-setting document screen are add-ons to the game that I have never had problems with. That being said, I'm absolutely open-minded to something new, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. That is why what's visible in this next sneak peek is super exciting. If you look at one of Zeal's recent updates about what he calls the new 3D UI, posted on December 4th of this month, we'll be able to see some incredibly smooth new UI coming up. Every single shop is combined into a 3D menu, with unique sprites upon clicking certain purchase options and smooth transitions between screens. There's also a very funny sign for what I assume to be Sebastian here. Suck? Come cheat death. Classic Sebastian. I love it. All of this is work in progress, which means that we're likely going to see these menus transform even more, but what's here already is already insanely cool. All the outfits are organized into one easy viewing screen, along with the skins and charm screen, many of which can be purchased with kroner. There's also a charm machine of sorts where you can pay only 25 kroner for a new charm. We will talk about this more in just a second. But what I want to say for now is that this feels insanely cheap. I'm not sure if this is the right price for it. Maybe something closer to 50 would be more fitting. I'm unsure. The game passes here have an easier screen to buy and view as well. There's clearly lots to work with here. There's a UGC shop in this 3D shop as well, which gives us a sneak peek at much of the incoming UGCs for Pressure. Lastly, the badges, full inventory, and everything else is visible as well. But yeah, in terms of everything visible in this footage, these are the most important things I've noticed for now. The potential for this menu, along with the precedents it could set, are very exciting. Charms is the next upcoming addition, which is similar to skins but slightly different. Similarly to skins, every single gear item with the same list as before, such as flashlights, lanterns, flash beacons, and etc., will have an extra customization that allows you to add a charm that will constantly hang from your item as you use it. What an adorable addition. This is a super cute way to make any skin, or even a regular item itself, even better, and this will very quickly become super funny and goofy. I mean, just look at what's here already. There's apparently around 220 already created, which is a huge amount to look forward to. You can have the same one on every single item if desired. The other interesting part is some of the charms in specific. Look at this cheeseburger one.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
I hope these have some sort of sound effect. These will get hilarious and super goofy and fun immediately. I have so much to say about this next one. The devs have dropped so many hints about a new concept coming soon, with a new soundtrack that was recently dropped on Zero's YouTube channel, a new side entity which we will discuss soon, some sneak peek photos and concepts, and more. Putting these pieces together, it's clear that the devs are working on some sort of casino to the game. Is this going to be a room type, some sort of extension of the lobby, a secret room that replaces the current gambling secret room? I can't say for certain. It appears like it's going to be a room type in the same type as the trenches, for example, not a one and done room. I guess this as a result of all the posts, including teasers about this, they do call it a room type and not a secret room. But who knows how this might change. It does seem like, based on the teasers as well, that they're actually trying to implement it into the random generation, so it's very likely that this is correct. Honestly though, out of everything coming, this is what I am so excited for the most, because even the exciting Overhaul, where the entire structure of this game will be transformed forever, is more than likely going to include already existing room types reorganized to fit the new room generation system. So although this will be very nice to see the already existing room types in a new way, it's incredibly exciting even more so to imagine a new room type amidst that mix. I assume the tables seen in these photos may include the games we saw before at rare chances or something, or maybe it will be one of the more uncommon rooms as part of this room generation process. I also wonder the lore behind this. My guess would be that it's some sort of entertainment coping system on the ground used to help urban shade workers feel like they have an escape from their duties without having to leave the All Black site. It also brings into question the currency system they use, which I assume is kroner. Would they, or we, be gambling with these? I hope we get more context about all this soon, but for now we have so much to be excited for here. We also have seen some glimpses of an upcoming matchmaking system. Although we don't have a bunch to go off of just yet, what we can tell is that although going directly to a submarine and walking to it will most likely still be an option, it won't be necessary anymore. Eventually we'll be able to host and join our own lobbies through the new quick play and host buttons at the bottom of the screen. This will be a nice way to get into lobbies faster, especially with casual players that may not be able to get into good lobbies by walking to random submarines. There's not much to say about matchmaking aside from this because we don't have a lot to go off of just yet, but I hope we see more soon. Another small thing to discuss is that the devs are planning some sort of revamp to the death animations in the game. The devs have said they're all complete, which is super exciting, and we may also have some video sneak peeks of what they're going to look like. New voice lines, a new way of Sebastian giving and showing you the document, and by the looks of things, Sebastian won't be shrouded in darkness anymore. It's already very easy to see how much different it's going to be, and how it'll help us admire Sebastian even more. It makes me ponder, I wonder what the Mr. Lopi behind Sebastian Easter egg will look like with the new updated death screens. Who knows?
Dying during the finale. Very impressive.
Now we're on to likely the biggest, most exciting part of the upcoming updates, the Overhaul. I've already thrown this word around throughout the video, and there's a chance you've heard about it yourself as well, especially if you're in the Pressure Discord. This is the incoming update that is completely changing the structure of the game, as the name implies. Instead of the traditional 1 to 100 door structure, we're getting a completely different style of room progression. As shown through these videos posted in the Pressure Discord, it looks to be completely random room generation, which will include the possibility to use seeds, allowing you to input specific seeds to get specific black site layouts. This is quite reminiscent to games like Spelunky or The Binding of Isaac for me, and it will help make Pressure a lot more enjoyable. The new system is going to implement quadrants, where you can go to multiple floors and different parts of an area without having to leave that quadrant, according to Zeal. This also allows for some new items and concepts, such as the new whistle system to help find allies and the new teleporter device. This is incredibly impressive and telling for the upcoming update. Pressure is now truly distinguishing itself from the Doors-like genre. Now it's going into its own genre. This is a huge testament to the quality of the dev work and also speaks volumes for where this game is headed for the future. Who knows what other unique music, entities, concepts, and more we have coming our way. One more thing before we end the video. We have new entities coming to Pressure. There have been teasers about these goobers everywhere where you can find Pressure news, and it's quite exciting to imagine how this will be implemented into the new random room generation concept of Pressure. There are two main ones I want to focus on, a new entity called Z777, a robotic slot machine, and a roaming clock enemy. Both of these enemies are perfect for the new upcoming room generation because they both have a chance to be roaming in the halls of the black site you are currently exploring. Z777, as implied by his name and the obvious impending gambling, is definitely going to be imploring the player to gamble with him and try his machine, likely for rewards of some kind. The devs have posted several sneak peeks about this character, all of which say a lot about what this character is going to do for the normal Pressure game loop. I think this will become one of the most beloved characters, but we're gonna have to see. As for the second enemy, it's a roaming clock with a beak and flesh all over its body, teeth, and legs, as shown by this concept sketch. It's hard to know what this enemy will do, but my guess based on the drawing is that you have to stop its clock in time in order to prevent it from killing you. Maybe like some sort of music box mechanic like FNAF? I can't wait to see these entities in game. What do you guys think they will do? And that is the full video. There is so much more to cover, and the devs seem to be releasing new upcoming content teasers every week or so, which must mean the update is very soon. If you're excited to see the upcoming content and the upcoming overhaul, don't forget to subscribe as we will excitedly cover it on this channel as soon as it comes out. Also, be sure to let me know down below if you'd like a continuation of this video. There's even more to cover that I haven't mentioned yet. Either way, thank you for watching, and until we hopefully cross paths again, live well and have a great day.